What's up, y'all? It's Driver House again. I just posted a video just a minute ago for my damn 45th birthday. But I'm on the highway to hell. Nah, but I just wanted to get some information. I just wanted to be helpful today. There's a rainbow up in front of me. I ain't gonna show you because I had to grab my phone and all that shit. That'd be illegal. You're supposed to be holding your phone while you're driving. But anyway, if you're starting a new job, I got some tips for you. It don't matter if you have experience in whatever company or whatever it is that you're going to start this job. It don't matter if you're the best in the world at it. Walk in there like you don't know shit, like you don't have no idea what's going on. Otherwise, I mean, somebody knows that you have some kind of expertise or they wouldn't have hired you, you know. But I'm talking about like with the other employees. Just act like you don't know what the hell's going on at all. It's like, what do you want me to do? What are we doing? And all this good stuff. And have, you know, somebody to show you how to do shit. Once they show you, you know, I mean, don't be in competition with them. Don't argue with people. Don't you know, act like you're better than anybody, any of your fellow employees. And you know, do what you're supposed to be doing, how they tell you how to do it. If you know a better way to do it, don't try to argue with them and try to tell them a better way, you know, right off the damn bat. They'll figure it out and you'll figure it out once you move ahead, you know. Just give little hints here and there, or just change it around, whatever it is, you know. Do little make little adjustments and shit to whatever your job is, if you think it's better that way, or if it is better that way, and go from there. But don't try to undermine people and do it your own way, because that's going to piss somebody off. Even if you're right, it's still going to piss somebody off. So give it time. And another thing, don't be late. Don't go into work late. If anything, try to be at least 15 minutes early every day. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be, unless, you know, I don't know. You just shouldn't be late. And another thing, try your damnedest not to call in. I mean, if somebody dies or something like that, you have no choice. I mean, you do have a choice, I guess, unless it's you that dies. But you know, I know people that'll start a job, and in the first 2 weeks they already called in once. That makes you look like shit. My deal is, whenever I go to start a new job, and I've had my CDLs for 15 years. I've only worked in 3 different places. But if you go in to start a new job, try your damnedest not to take off a day. You know, in the first 6 months, try not to call in or take a day off. I mean, of course, you have scheduled days off. But, you know, I mean, like calling in. Don't try like hell not to do that in the first 6 months, you know, if you can avoid it at all costs. I don't know, I mean, I've been on this job where I work now for 3 years, and I've called in one time, and that was about 2 months ago, actually. So I waited a long damn time before I called in, but it was some serious issues I was having. But anyway, another thing, don't go in and tell somebody that you can do something that you can't do, because that pisses me off. Somebody says they can do something, when it comes down to it, and they start doing this, they'll tell you, oh yeah, I can do this and this and this, and when it comes down to it, if you know what you're talking about, and they tell you they can do it, so you're watching, you're like, okay, well, let me see you do it then. And, you know, usually right off the bat, you know they're full of shit. And that pisses people off. That pisses me off. That could cause you to get fired, honestly. But What else was there? Don't criticize management. You know, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's not going to help you out at work by talking shit about the bosses. That never helps, even if they are assholes. And if it comes around like it's a light work day or something and they ask who wants to go home early, don't never be that guy that says, yeah, I'll go home early. Don't ever be that guy. Because they watch that, you know. If you want to go home early, then, you know, they're thinking, well, hell, he's just thinking about himself. He's not even worried about the company or the job at hand. He wants to go home early. You know, I mean, that's how I see it. I don't know. But don't be the first dude to go home early. I mean, if they tell you to go home early and don't give you an option, I guess you have no choice. But if they give you an option, give it to somebody else. And something else, if there's extra work and they offer you extra work, like extra hours on the weekend or to stay extra, do that. Do it. You know, don't beat yourself up over it and then act like it's bad and all this. You're still making money. You're making more money. That helps your paycheck. You know, and it also proves to your company and your management or owners or whoever that, you know, you're willing to go the extra mile. Chances are you'll move up. I'm not saying be a yes man and say yes to everything. You know, there's some shit that I draw the line on. But it's like, you know, if you have the opportunity to stay, and I mean, if your kids are getting out of school or whatever, and you have no damn way, you can stay late, or you can work that extra day because you don't have a babysitter or something like that. I understand that. But if it's, you know, if there's nothing holding you back from working extra time at work, do it. Do it, especially if you like your job. If you don't like your job, that's a different story. You know, people that don't like their job, they should try to find another job instead of complaining. They should keep that one. You know, don't just quit. I know people that do that. They'll just quit and not have a damn job, and they'll be looking for another job, but they're unemployed. Sorry, I'm at work. I'm trying to get over on this I-70 up here in Pennsylvania, but I'm on it now, by the way. But damn it, people keep wishing me happy birthday. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, if you don't like your job, find another job. Don't stay there and be miserable. I mean, stay there until you find another job, but don't just hang out and be miserable. There's I mean, damn. There's so much shit going on now. There's so many jobs out, and so little people to fill them. I mean, my state has had job growth last year, but on the other side of that, we had less able-bodied people going to fucking work, and that's ridiculous. It's like people don't want to go to work, but then that's the same people that's complaining about not making no money and being broke and being homeless and all this shit. You know, the same people that every time you see them, they're like, hey, let me get a cig. Don't do that at work neither. Don't bum damn cigarettes. that pisses me off so bad. I don't care to give somebody one cigarette. But if you're going to be hanging out, motherfucker, I'm about to buy you a pack of cigarettes, because I don't like, that's aggravating as hell. But anyway, that's how it is, man. I'm not telling anybody to kiss anybody's ass or anything, and I know it sounds like you're being a yes man, and to an extent you have to be a yes man. If you're just starting out working somewhere, or just starting out working period in your life, you know, you have to kiss some ass. No, you're not just going to go in and have any kind of seniority over anybody else. You know, I mean, some places your education or whatever might put you in that situation, but your employees, if you go in somewhere and be the boss and you've never worked anywhere before and you just have education, your employees are going to know you're full of shit. Because honestly, without hands-on experience at any damn job, I don't care what kind of schooling you take, you're still a greenhorn. You know, if you go in and you're managing employees that's been there 5 or 10 years and you obviously don't know what the hell you're talking about to them, but you're reading the book. You know, I've worked for people like that I showed up, went to work, and there's people in the trucking industry, like recruiters and supervisors and stuff like that, that you know, that have never driven a truck before, and they're telling me, I don't know how to do your job, but my book says you're doing it wrong. Pretty much is what they're saying, and I'm like, that's why I totally disagree with anybody being a manager or a dispatcher at a trucking company without actually being a truck driver themselves for at least 5 years, you know, so you know what the hell's going on and what the drivers are dealing with. That's a totally different topic. But yeah, so you're starting a new job. Good luck, man. I ain't saying kiss everybody's ass, but don't try to run over people and don't be in competition with other employees right off the bat. You know, if you can do a job better than them, you know, don't flaunt it around and don't brag about it. Just keep doing it. Keep showing the bosses, the supervisors that you're doing a better job without, you know, being what's the word I'm looking for? Arrogant. Yeah, don't be arrogant and act like you're better than somebody else. And don't brag about past jobs that you've had and all that shit, because that just makes you look like a dumbass. Because now you're here at this shitty job, but you're talking about this awesome job that you had. But why the hell aren't you there anymore? You know, I'm just saying, I've had many jobs from kitchens to outdoor grass cutting work to building houses to insulating houses to plumbing houses to damn near everything in a house except roofs. I've never put roofs on besides my own house. And working on cars, driving a truck, working in warehouses. I've done a lot of shit, you know. But then again, I'm an old walker. I'm 45 years old today. I don't feel like it. Well, I kind of do because I'm sick. I feel like I'm like 85 now, but I can't hardly damn breathe. I know you're probably saying bullshit. You just sit there and said all this shit, talking real fast. You can't breathe. I can't. I'm lightheaded, man, and it's raining. Holy shit, man. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, it's Driver Oz, just trying to help you out on your new job. Welcome to the workforce if it's your first job. Later.